I have this series on my page where I ask for opening lines and closing lines to a story. For today's episode, these are the lines that I was given, and this is the story that I have written. Just jump. I said to myself over and over again as I looked down at the river below. The red hats were closing in behind me. I could hear their chants. I hadn't a clue what had happened to the rest of my brigade, but I assumed I was the last of it remaining. At this point, I was no longer sure what I was fighting for. To keep America alive or simply myself. The country I had grown up in, the country I had once loved, did not seem to exist any longer. Even if we won this civil war, it would never be the same. The damage to this nation was permanent. Not just from the dozens of bombs that were dropped on dozens of cities, not just from the millions of lives that had already been lost, not just from the shootings of innocent children in school, not just from the public hanging of the President of the United States and several congressmen. The damage was even deeper than that. We had severed this nation in ways that we could never recover. America, the great experiment, was over. It had ended. We could not possibly survive the damage caused by this second civil war. And as I stood there at the edge of the cliff, looking at the river below, I mourned the country I once knew. The flag fell that night. Have an opening line and closing line that you would like me to use for my next story? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget my new book, It Was Just Another Day in America, is out in 2 days. You can pre-order it using the link in my bio.